What's up, my nerds? Today on Wordplay Wednesday, I want you to broaden your mind. We're writers. We love writing, we love words, and sometimes the words don't love us back. Sometimes the words get lost in translation from our brains to our fingers. Sometimes they don't come at all. Writer's block gets the best of everybody. You can have the most thorough idea of how you want your book to happen, but the slightest clue of how to make that happen. The word nerds, and I feel most of you, are predominantly novel-length writers. Writing those long stories can get your brain in kind of a routine. You throw a cog in that routine and it all goes to hell. If you can't write, you can't edit. If you can't edit, you can't send it to beta readers or critique partners. And if you can't send it to beta readers and critique partners, the world burns. But it doesn't have to. All you have to do is channel that inner Professor Trelawney and broaden your mind. No, I'm not necessarily talking about divination, however, that would be awesome. I mean coming at your idea from a different direction. If you're writing a novel length, take one aspect of your story, forgetting all backstory and all technicalities of the full spectrum, and write a short story about it. If you're stuck in a scene and don't really know what to do, write a poem. Write a diary entry for one of your characters to really flesh out that inner voice. Get creative. You can write a blog post or a series of tweets that one of your characters would write in a given scene. You can write as the author of the story, or you can write as your character, write in the point of view of the family dog or even one of the parents of your character. You can really gauge how other characters feel about your character's personality, giving you a well-rounded perspective of how the scenes should play out. Write in any format, any point of view, as long as it's not the one that you're used to. For example, in my current work, my main characters keep dream journals. Now, it was never my intention to actually include any of these journal entries into the book. But one night, I found myself stuck on how I wanted the ending to play out. So I decided to write a journal entry of my main character that is based on a dream that plays a magnificent role in the climax of the story. Getting that better view of the dream itself really helped the puzzle pieces fit. I didn't stop there. I wound up writing multiple journal entries for my three main characters, and I even developed 3 different writing styles that they have when recording their journals. So now, not only do my characters have personality, their dream journals have their personality. Of course, a few of those dream journals were left unfinished because as I was writing them, I got seeds for new ideas of the actual story. So I set that experiment to the side and I got back to the meat of the project. Still not sure if I'm going to incorporate those journal entries that I had written into the story, but it's a really good thing to have for reference. It was a great way to literally get inside of my character's head and find out where to take them next. Play around with the words enough and eventually they will start playing along and you can get your writing back to normal. Never ever limit yourself with words. Well, word count is definitely something that you should be mindful of, but that is a video for a different Wednesday. Don't forget to tune in this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have our Word Nerd Book Club live chat. This month's book is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Gabertali. So if you haven't read it, read it. You have a couple more days to join us on Sunday and rave over this book. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.